What's the motherfucking deal, Sauce Nation? It's your boy Ed Honcho, and this is a Sauce Sports, not a special. It's a daily sauce. We're going to drip a little bit of sauce on what's been going on around HTOWN in the last couple of days with all the major sports teams, professional, amateur, high school, all the news that's been happening in sports around HTOWN. So I'm your boy Ed Honcho. You can give me a like, or a follow or a subscribe, whatever it is that you got to do. You can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at The Real Ed Honcho. You can subscribe to the channel on Sauce Sports. And if you don't know what Sauce Sports is a Houston Homer channel. So we talk about all the major sports teams. We talk Texans, Dynamo, Rockets, Astros. We talk about collegiate. We talk amateur. We talk high school. Any athlete who may have came around from me. If it's H-Town related, we're going to put some sauce on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's Sauce Sports. So anyway, like I said, we're going to talk about what's been going on lately around Houston. Just kind of get a little recap, a little catch up of what's been happening, what's been going down. Last night, the Dynamo beat Salt Lake 5-1 to move to first place in the Western Conference, which is cool because, like I said, even though I don't know a lot about soccer, like I said, I'm trying to get more into it, implement more of it into it. Like I said, I'm trying to catch a few games and things here and there. It's always a good deal to be first place. That's the one thing I do know. Tyler Derrick had 8 saves. Moving on to basketball. And because, like I said, I don't know a lot about it, so I ain't going to linger on it too much, but like I said, I'm going to give the updates. Rockets, Sam Decker got engaged to sports reporter Olivia Harlan. And I think that he has a strategy going on. He might be thinking the same thing I'm thinking, that Houston sports do not get enough coverage, in the national media. And so to remedy that, he figures if I go and marry a reporter, maybe they'll start putting more Houston sports on the news. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just thinking crazy. But congratulations to him. Hopefully that works out. I want to talk about a little bit of high school golf, which is a first, definitely a Sauce Sports first. Ben Wong won from the Woodlands High School, won the U.S. Amateur 4-ball championship. Like I say, golf, I don't know, but congratulations to that young man. Maybe he might be the next Tiger Woods. Hopefully, minus all the pills and the scandals and the women and all that other good stuff. But like I say, it's H-Town related. A little sauce on Ben Wong, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ben Wong and congratulations on that. I want to spend a little bit of time here talking about those damn Astros. And I've been watching games. I haven't just been, like I said, I want to have a good grasp on things before I just really start speaking on it. But I got to talk about the Astros and the Daily Sauce, because even at this point, I guess I'll call myself a casual fan or a bandwagon, whatever it wants to be, whatever. Like I say, H-Town is my team. If it's H-Town on the front, I ride with it. But, not being super familiar with baseball, but just watching the games, Astros baseball is fucking exciting. I don't know if it's because now that I have a vested interest in the games, or what. I don't know if it just it's a soft sport because I need to talk about it, but I don't think that's it, because it's a different kind of feeling. Because it would be if I just had to talk about it, it'd be just like, that shit's boring. I don't want to watch this shit. I really used to find baseball. I don't get it. Why do people like it? But watching fucking Astros baseball is exciting. And a thing I want to talk about, well, first, talk about they swept the Twins 17-6. That was like better than some Texans score games that we had. They're out there scoring better than Brock Osweiler as a baseball team. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about Brock. We don't want the curse of Brock and his bad luck. That's on Cleveland now. I'm not even gonna talk about Brock no more. We just call it number 17. I remember I had to do that with Shab. I stopped saying his name for a season or two. Anyway, so what you got to understand is these guys have scored 40 runs in the last 3 games. I'm thinking about the Texans. Now, I'm sure there was a span that we didn't have 40 points in 3 games. But that just to me, like, to think about baseball, I'm before I really started paying attention, I expect scores, 5-6 or, points. And I think that's a good game, 5 or 6 points. You see a double-digit game here and there. But 17-6 one means you got, 18 innings, so you're averaging 2 runs almost an inning. That's exciting because, to me, when I see baseball, I see those zeros. I see the perfect game, what people call, but nobody hits. Like, as a casual fan, as a newcomer to baseball, I'm just like, I'm not interested in that. I want to see people hit the ball. I was interested, in that steroid era, I kind of paid a little bit of attention because hey, people hitting home runs, and okay, that's cool. A home run, and so I guess in that aspect, I guess I can't talk shit about football fans who are the same way. Now that I really think about it, because like I said, it's my first time really thinking about that. But Correa, Bregman, Gaddis, and Gonzalez all scored home runs. 7 straight wins. Now, my thing about this, though, like I say, is even though I don't really watch a lot of the ESPNs and the other networks, I do like Root Sports when stuff is going on. I do like Root Sports. I can't lie about that. But when I do tune in or I kind of just see what's going on, I don't see any national love. I don't see the love for the Astros that, like, say this was a Yankees team and they would be talking about how great this is and how epic this run is. That's part of this thing that I'm always saying, that Houston does not get the love as a city. And that's why I really started kind of rocking with the Sauce Sports, and as it's developing to whatever it's becoming, because I just want to talk about Houston, because, nobody nationally just wants to talk about Houston. So with that being said, I just, who cares? Because we know that we got gold down here. And I'm actually going to do a video later, something I just want to speak on about Houston and the lack of love. So I'm not going to really go into a tirade about it here, because this ain't the video for it. This is the Daily Sauce. And like I say, we just dropping the sports nuggets of what's going on around H-Town. And I wanted to dip back into I did a video about it yesterday, a little less info, and I just kind of give my opinion on it. But I want to dip back into the Keith Mumphrey situation and the sex scandal of being expelled from MSU. And I just want to say, let's use a little bit of common sense here. Apparently, he was on Tinder. People on Tinder have intentions, I'm sure. There's an end game, okay? Now they're saying it was a rape allegation. When the police went back to, try to get information to press a charge, they couldn't get any information from the accuser. It just makes me wonder what was really going on. Because like I say, I'm not saying, I'm not choosing any sides, because, there are situations where, sometimes people don't want to follow through with that. He got drafted to the league. He might have changed the perception, and she might be afraid something might happen. Who knows? And so I'm not going to say that anything is wrong or right. But the way it looks to me, if you're on Tinder, people have an idea what Tinder's for, I guess. I ain't never used it. Disclaimer: I've never used it. I don't think I have. But no, I've never used it. But people go there looking to hook up for mainly, and so I think that there was an end game. Her inviting him over. I just think that there was something else going on. Her not wanting to communicate with the cops, to me, it just means something. To me, I see something different. But like I said, I don't want to jump out. I don't know. There could always be underlying factors that can come into play about things like that. You never know. Like I said, you just never know. Anything is possible. We live in a day and age where don't expect that it's not possible. Something like, anything could happen. I mean, like I say, it's just always something going on. So with that being said, SauceNation, it's just a little bit of daily sauce, just squirting a little sauce, a little flavor on around H-Town, about what's going down. If you guys hear stories, little local stuff, about high school athletes or semi-pro or stuff that really is not going to get attention from, big media, man, I'd love to talk about it. Maybe could get on location, meet people. Well, I don't know how that works, with the high school thing, but maybe like a semi-pro team around town, anybody like that, man. If y'all know somebody, somebody would be interested in something like that, man, I'd love to link up. Definitely shoot me some info, drop me some something like that in the comments. Because I'd definitely I think I would like to do something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool to, give some love around the city. Really get in the city and sprinkle that sauce, really get some flavor. But what I'm saying, with that being said, I am your boy Ed Honcho. Like I said, you can catch me at the Real Ed Honcho on Twitter and Instagram, or you can catch me if you want those Houston-only sports takes at Sauce Sports HTX. Like I said, if you like what we're talking about here at Sauce Sports, the Houston Homer channel, I am your Houston homeboy, the Houston Homer. Please subscribe, share. Check out SauceSports.com. I've been working on that. I got something coming with that hopefully by the end of Well, the end of the week is really tomorrow. I'm putting some work overnight, some other things, hopefully get some things up. I want to kind of change up the saucesports.com thing and kind of make it more of a thing for SauceNation. You know, we can all come together, have maybe some message boards and things like that where we can chop it up. So hopefully that'll be done soon. So with that being said, man, SauceNation, as always, I appreciate the love. SauceNation, a steadily growing Sauce Army, you know what I mean? H-Town by proxy. Wherever you at, if you got love for H-Town sports teams, you know Sauce Sports got love for you. I'm your boy Ed Honcho. Deuce up, man. Y'all.